welcome to the post-game rundown from the LEAFS game 1-2, Game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs back on April 20, 2025 against the Ottawa Senators. But before we get to this one, I want you guys to please leave a like on the scratch off if you're new, hit notifications, leave comments down below if you guys have thoughts of Game 1-2. If you guys are at the game, any thoughts and feelings you guys have in general on this post-game rundown, feel free to take comment section below. Link to you guys on there. Alright guys, let's jump right into it. We're going to start with the scoring in this game. We're going to get it out of the way right away. Because, man, there's a lot to unpack in this game. But for good reason, for very, very good reason. And we're going to start with a final score. And guess what, guys? The Toronto Maple Leafs end up taking the win in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs, taking a 1-0 lead over the Ottawa Senators in the series. The final score is Toronto Maple Leafs 6 and the Ottawa Senators 2. A 6-2 dub for the Toronto Maple Leafs in Game 1 Stanley Cup playoffs. Wow. I mean, what an experience it was. I mean, it was incredible to be there. You know, I was very grateful. You know, very grateful to be going there. You know, it was awesome. It was great to be there. It was unbelievable. I might have lost my voice a little bit because I was going kind of crazy, but yeah, I mean, I'm still fine. I mean, I can still talk, guys, so don't worry about me there. But you know, I mean, I'm doing okay. You know, I'm doing fine. Yeah, that was a great game, though. That was awesome. Defense was great. I mean, offense. I mean, the offense has been pretty. Yeah, it's been pretty good so far. Usually that's a problem when we get to the playoffs. But hey, we got 6 already, so I'm not complaining. Hey, that's good. That is really good. You definitely need to do that. You definitely need to score goals. That's important. I mean, the most important thing is defense and goals. You're going to need both those things. They did it in Game 1, but I know it's only one game, guys. Don't come after me and attack me just because I'm freaking happy, okay? I know it's one game. I get it. There's still a lot of games left to play. Tomorrow, like, I'm doing this next day. That's why I want to get this out of the way right away, just so it's done. Because I know tomorrow's a new day. It's a new game. Things could be different. I know that. But anyways, guys, we're going to get to scoring. And, yeah, this is going to be a lot of excitement, guys. You know, a little brightness. Okay, that's fine. Okay. All right. We'll start with the first period of play. And the Toronto Maple Leafs ended up opening the scoring 7:09 into the period. And the Leafs would get on the board first. And guess who get it, guys? Oliver Ekman-Larsson gets his first of the playoffs, assisted by Scott Lund. Cali Yarncrow making a 1-0 wrist shot. Let's go. Great start. And people were waving the towel. Yes, I got the towel. Thought I'd do that. Bring the towel. And we were all doing that, like, just going nuts. But OEL with the first goal I've seen from him as a Leaf live in person comes in the playoffs. I tell you, finally. He's got a couple throughout the regular season. He doesn't score too often. I was surprised he scored. But yeah, I got OEL, so let's go. Feels really good to get him out of the way. And yeah, everybody's getting their first in the playoffs. By the way, actually, yeah, it was 6 different goal scorers for the Leafs. So actually, we don't even need to say like the number because they're all getting their first in the playoffs. So that's pretty easy. Okay, so that make it a 1-0 game. And then just about 5 minutes, just over 5 minutes after the OEL goal, the Leafs would strike again with Mitch Marner. Okay, his first plus, assisted by Austin Matthews. And yeah, wrist shot, make it 2-0 Leafs. That was a nice breakaway. He went all alone, and somehow he beat him. Beautiful. Beat Allmark. That was awesome. And the crowd was really chanting too, guys. Like, it was like, oh, Mark. And they're all saying Brady sucks a lot. And I'll admit it, I was doing that a little bit. Yeah, you can call me delusional, whatever. That's fine. I'm going to take it. I'll take the criticism I get. It's understandable. You know, it's just, I get it's one game, guys. I'm at least understanding that because it's not over. It's definitely not over. There's lots of time, lots of runway left. So, all right, so 2-0. That was a nice breakaway goal for Marner. Some good stuff there. And then, unfortunately, the next goal would not be for the Toronto Maple Leafs. We're still in the first period. The Ottawa Senators get their first of the playoffs. Yes, they do. Then we'll get the next goal of the game. I guess you get it, guys. Drake Batherson got his first of the playoffs. This is by Dylan Cousins, David Perron. And snapshot, 16-18 into the period. Make it 2-1. And at this point, I'm like, okay. There's the first blow right there. There's the first blow. And fun fact, guys, I've seen friggin' Drake Batherson score in Ottawa and Toronto, so hey, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I see him score in Ottawa too against the Blackhawks, so that was pretty cool to see him score again. But yeah, that make it 2-1. That'd be a score after the first period. 2-1 Leafs after one. We're in the lead, but looking a little scared. You gotta hold the breath. You gotta be very careful here. But okay. Moving on to the second period of play. And the Toronto Maple Leafs get on the board again. We got a power play, so this will be a PPG. And guess who get it, guys? John Tavares gets his first of the playoffs, assisted by William Nylander, Mitch Marner. And 4:07 into period. Wrist shot, make it 3-1 Leafs. Let's go. Beautiful. Let's go, JT. Really good. And JT, on fire this season. I honestly hope he can re-sign JT. We'll see what happens. I mean, if he can keep playing like this, hey, you got to ask him, though. If you keep playing like this, we'll give you a contract. That's what I say. Marner, a little bit iffy, but he did score in this game. So, yeah, that's a good sign, right? That's a good sign. At least he's scoring. So, again, I know it's only one game, guys. Don't need to remind me. All right. And then moving on to the next Leafs goal of this game. And then I think this one was on that 2-man advantage we got. I think so, because they messed up that 5-minute call. Yeah, I mean, like that, it's fine. I mean, you can't have all the calls, I guess. And then we got another power play 2-man advantage. And then the Leafs went up striking again, making it a 4-1 game. And guess who you get, guys? William Nylander, assisted by John Tavares, make it 4-1 Leafs at 7:19 in the period. A nice wrist shot from Nylander as well. Another power play goal for Leafs in the second period. And that make it 4-1. But hold it. Cool down. Because this is a 4-1 lead. Got to be very careful. I do not trust 4-1 lead at all. I do not trust it. I don't even trust a 5-1 lead. Because even in 2021, when we were in that North Division bubble, we did blow a lead to the Sens. So I didn't even want to trust 5-1. I just didn't. I wanted it to be 6. But it's okay. So 4-1 Leafs. And then somehow we actually ended up getting through the rest of that period without any Sens goals, thank God. And then, yeah, that'd be the score after the second period. 4-1 Leafs. At this point, just defend. But please don't give up any goals for the love of God. And, yeah, moving on to the third period of play. And, yeah, only 4 minutes in, the Sens would have an answer for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Ridley Gregg, yeah, the guy who did that. He would get his first of the playoffs. Amadio Pinto with the assist. Make it 4-2. A snapshot. Nah, it is what it is. Yeah, snapshot for Ridley Gregg. And, yeah, tough one. Make it 4-2. And then the Leafs went up, getting another goal after that one. Morgan Riley answers right back only 45 seconds later. Wrist shot assisted by Nick Robertson. Bobby McMahon. Make it 5-2 Leafs. Let's go. Beautiful from Riley. That was awesome. Got to see another Riley goal. This time got to see him in the playoffs. That's my third Riley goal. Second in the blue because I see him in St. Pat's. Really good stuff. And yeah, make it 5-2. All right, moving on to the final goal of this game. And it would be a power play goal. And guess who get it, guys? Matthew Nyes. And first in the playoffs for him. Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner with the assist. 13-13 in the period. Wrist shot. 6-2. And that would do it. Beautiful game. Leafs win 6-2. Great stuff. We're going to get into overall thoughts. And we're going to start, I guess we'll start with the playoff towel. Why not? I'll show you guys the towel a little bit better now. Bring the passion. Same one as last year. It's the exact same thing as last year. But this year, it better freaking work. Like, I swear to goodness, this better work this time. And yeah, for tomorrow, I'm going to watch it here. And I'm absolutely going to wave this for the rest of the playoffs. Yeah, so nice towel. Okay. There's a couple of things I did notice during this game, before and during it, and all that, so we'll get to it. All right, so we'll start with the very beginning. We went outside, so we went downtown, went outside. We tried to look at the tailgate. Can't really see it too good, but so we had to go up the escalator, had to go through that secret entrance. It was pretty cool. They had a welcome sign, so that was nice. Welcome to the playoffs. W. Then we went to the bridge area, and then we saw it over the bridge, and then we saw the tailgate, saw the screen, a lot of fans. And it's really cool. You know, it almost reminds me of Tampa Bay because they had all the festivities. They had Tim Hortons, they had a pizza cart, they had a few things for food and stuff. I bet it's not free, though, but you can buy Leafs merch. It's pretty cool. The tailgate was really cool this time around. It looked actually a lot more like they're actually trying a little bit with the fan experience. Hey, I mean, slowly but surely, right? But yeah, you probably still gotta pay for all that stuff, though. That's the catch. That's the catch. You gotta pay. So yeah, not free, guys. But anyways, went inside. Went to line. I also noticed in that area, the one under that with gates 5 and 6 or gate 6 or whatever. Yeah, the Battle of Ontario thing first saw on the screen. It looked really nice. Love that. And it looks like they did finish the Gate 6 line, so that's awesome. And then there was like this big mural on the wall with the Leafs and the Raptors. So that was really cool. That was really cool. I love that they did that. Like in that big wall, did like a nice mural. That was really cool. That was really cool. I loved it. You know, if they actually painted that, good job. I mean, they might have like just put some logos and they figured it out. But whoever, it must have been a couple people who did that. That's really cool. That's really cool. That's a really nice mural on the wall. It looks like there was some signatures on the wall too. I don't know if some of the Leafs signed it, but yeah, it looks like some people signed the walls too. It's kind of weird in that like 200 level area. Like when you go in, yeah. You don't really need a suite to go in that area though, which is really nice about it. But yeah, that's pretty cool nonetheless. Yeah, then we went inside, and then we went down 100 level, and it looks like now, officially, I can say it, the 100 level, I think, is done. The renovation, I think it's done, because it looked like they got rid of all the signs, like all the stuff on the sign, all the lights are on, like, it was nice, beautiful, nice that it's finally all done. They did a great job on the 100s, you know, a great job. 100s look way better than they did before now, so, good job on the renos, you know, tip my cap. Great job on the renovations. Honestly, the 100 level, way better now than it was before. Way, way better. It's not even close. So that was great. You know, it's great that they finally did that. So it's good. Now you got to start working on the 300s. So that's next. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely the next step now. Hopefully, in the future, hopefully they'll do the 300 level. Then hopefully it looks better too. That would be nice. I think they are planning to do it. Because I remember on the tour, the guy did say that they are going to do it. So pretty sure they're going to do it at some point, that 300 level renovation. So we'll see how that goes in the future. But yeah, 100 level is pretty much done. So that's good. So it's almost like you have a brand new concourse, you have an older concourse. Yeah, I know. It's kind of like that right now. That's kind of the current situation. But eventually, right? But, you know, and then we went upstairs, you know. And then we went to our seats. Yes, we did go to our seats. And they were a 319 row 12 this time. Yeah, my dad could only get like a certain ticket this time, so yeah, he ended up getting 319 row 12. Not too bad. We're pretty much in the middle of the row. It's a lot bigger though, the row, because it's almost like a little bend. So yeah, it wasn't the best view, but it was okay. At least we didn't get an obstruction. If it was any higher than that though, it would have been a problem, yeah, for sure. It would have been worse if we went any higher than that. But hey, row 12, first row of purple, it's not bad. You know, I haven't sat in a purple seat in a while, so that's pretty good. But, you know, I mean, yeah. Actually, I think the last time I sat in a purples was the playoffs, too. Yeah, I think it was game one of, and it was a game one, 2023. Yeah, that was the last time I sat in a purple seat. So it's been a while, but it's worth it. I say for the playoffs, as long as you're not standing and there's no major obstructions, even if it's a little higher, I don't care. That's fine. It was good actually. It was pretty good. Oh man, it was a pretty good spot. You know, for playoffs, it was pretty good. Players came out for warm up, pretty cool. You know, it was kind of weird seeing Ottawa again. You know, I was just there. I was just at the Canadian Tire Center. It was pretty cool seeing them again, though. And honestly, guys, I want to say this. I don't know if I'm gonna do this. I don't know if there will be a miracle and I actually get to do this, but it would be so cool to go out to Ottawa and watch the Leafs play. So even just for one game, either 3 or 4. It would be pretty cool to go out to Canadian Tire Center again and watch the Leafs this time. That would be pretty cool. So, hey, and I would bring this towel. The Sens Tower towel, I'm just going to sneak it. We're not going to use the Sens towel. I'm going to bring this. If I do actually go to Ottawa for a game, I'm going to bring this. Okay, I'm going to bring the Leafs towel. I'm not going to bring the Sens towel. I'm going to bring the Leafs one, so it's legit. Okay, we got to be a legit fan here. Got to have the jersey, got to have the towel. You got to have the proper towel. But yeah, if we do get a Sens one, it's obviously going to get in the collection. But if I do end up somehow going to Ottawa for that, I'll definitely let you guys know. Because it would be cool to go back. It would be cool to go back. I watched the Leafs this time. Hey, even if we lost, I say, you know what? It's worth it. Because you know what? But actually, I noticed something the other day. The tickets are actually more expensive in Ottawa. The cheapest ticket is $4.44 in Ottawa. Because it's probably a premium for the Leafs. Jeez, like $4.44. It's only like $3.68 in Toronto. What the heck? It's like Ottawa's normally the cheaper one. What's going on here, Sens? It's like, can you explain this to me, Sens? Like, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to freaking get an answer here, Ottawa. It's like, what's the deal with that? It's just because we're in town? Is that why? I don't know. No idea. But overall, you know, pretty good game. It was exciting. People, again, waving the towels, feel the energy. It is awesome. Bringing the passion. Really good stuff. Too bad they don't have pizza and Popeyes. That was the only bummer. But we definitely got it. We scored first in the game, so yeah, that's too bad. But Anyways, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up. I don't really have too much else to say. Just good luck to the Leafs in Game 2. I'm not getting cocky. Tomorrow's a new day. 7:30 puck drop tomorrow at Scotiabank. Good luck tomorrow, guys. Please play good again. Same thing again. Same effort, same everything. Just keep it the same. Anyways, guys, maybe just get more shots, though. That's the only thing. But other than that, keep everything the same. Alright, guys. That's going to do it, guys. So, guys, if you guys did, I want you guys to please leave it on the scratch out for new. Hit notifications or comments down below if you guys have any thoughts. Let's get it went to. You guys are at the game. And thoughts for you guys are on this post-game rundown. Feel free to leave comments below to you guys out there. And that's going to do it, guys. So, have a great day, guys. I'll see you guys on the next rounds of being. Not sure if it's going to be hard for hockey and baseball or baseball. It's going to be an announcement, though. It's probably going to be for one of those two sports. So, we'll see. If I somehow get a game in Ottawa, I'll let you guys know immediately. But I'll let you guys know in the future. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it, guys. So, have a great day, guys. And I'll see you guys next time. So, go Leafs, go. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Well, Buck, I think he's going to put the jacket on.
Back to Steve. Shot!